Barbra Streisand was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1942 to Diana and Emanuel Streisand. Her father was a teacher and her mother a secretary. Barbra's passion for performing began at a young age, and she would often put on shows for her family and neighbors. Unfortunately, her father passed away when she was just 15 months old, leaving her mother to raise her and her older brother. Despite the family's financial struggles, Barbra's mother encouraged her to pursue her dreams of becoming a performer. Barbra attended the Erasmus Hall High School in Brooklyn, where she began participating in school plays and honing her singing skills. Barbra's early exposure to music came from her mother's record collection, which included artists like Frank Sinatra and Judy Garland. She was particularly influenced by Garland's performance style and would often mimic her singing and acting. After high school, Barbra moved to Manhattan to pursue a career in acting and singing. She struggled initially, working odd jobs and performing in small clubs around the city. However, her talent and determination eventually paid off. Barbra's big break came in 1962 when she was cast in the Broadway show I Can Get It For You Wholesale. Her performance received critical acclaim, and she won the Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Musical. Throughout her career, Barbra has credited several mentors and influences, including Judy Garland, Frank Sinatra, and composer Jules Stein. She has also been inspired by the works of composers like George Gershwin and Richard Rodgers. Barbra's unique voice and powerful stage presence have made her one of the most successful and enduring entertainers of all time. Her contributions to the world of music and film have left a lasting impact, and she continues to inspire new generations of performers. Barbra Streisand is a highly acclaimed music artist known for her powerful voice and versatile talent. She has had a successful career in both music and acting, winning numerous awards including multiple Grammys, Emmys, and an Oscar. Some lesser-known facts about Streisand include that she was the first woman to win an Oscar for Best Original Song, and that she has also directed and produced films. One of her most legendary works is the album Guilty, which was a huge success and defined her career in many ways. Another iconic piece is her version of the song Somewhere from the musical West Side Story. We would love to hear about your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Barbra Streisand. Do you have a favorite song or performance of hers? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts coming up about Barbra Streisand, so keep watching this video to learn more about this classic star. Barbra Streisand's passion for music and acting was ignited at a young age. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, she was captivated by the glamour and emotion of Hollywood films and the enchanting melodies of singers like Judy Garland. As a child, she would often entertain her family and neighbors with impromptu performances, showcasing her natural talent for singing and acting. One pivotal experience that fueled Streisand's desire to pursue a career in entertainment was her appearance on a TV talent show called The Talent Scouts in 1962. Although she didn't win the competition, her powerful and unique voice left a lasting impression on the audience and industry professionals. This moment gave her the confidence and validation she needed to fully commit to her dreams of stardom. Streisand's passion for music and acting was further nurtured through her early experiences in New York City's thriving art scene. She began performing in local clubs and theaters, quickly gaining a reputation as a rising star with a distinctive voice and captivating stage presence. With each performance, she honed her craft and developed her own unique style, blending elements of jazz, pop, and Broadway to create a sound that was all her own. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks along the way, Streisand's unwavering dedication and passion for her craft propelled her to the top of the entertainment industry. From her early days as a struggling performer to her status as a legendary singer and actress, Barbra Streisand's journey is a testament to the power of following one's dreams and the enduring allure of the creative spark. Barbra Streisand was born on April 24, 1942, in Brooklyn, New York. She was the second child of Diana and Emanuel Streisand. Her father was a teacher and her mother was a secretary. Streisand's father died when she was only 15 months old, and her mother remarried shortly after. Streisand's interest in performing began at a young age. She loved to sing and act in school plays. After graduating from high school, she pursued a career in acting and singing. She worked odd jobs to support herself while she auditioned for roles. Streisand's big break came in 1962 when she was cast in the Broadway show I Can Get It For You Wholesale. She received critical acclaim for her performance and was soon offered a recording contract. In the following years, Streisand's career took off. She released several successful albums and starred in numerous films. She became known for her powerful voice and unique style. Streisand's personal life has also been the subject of much media attention. She has been married twice and has one child. She is also known for her activism and philanthropy. Throughout her career, Streisand has been a trailblazer for women in the entertainment industry. She has broken barriers and paved the way for future generations of female performers. Today, she is considered one of the most influential artists of all time. Barbra Streisand, a renowned music artist, faced significant challenges in her early career. Despite growing up in a low-income family in Brooklyn, she was determined to pursue her passion for singing and acting. However, she encountered skepticism from the industry due to her unconventional looks and background. Financial struggles were also a major hurdle for Streisand. She often performed in small clubs and bars, barely earning enough to make ends meet. But she didn't let this discourage her. Instead, she used these opportunities to hone her skills and build a loyal fan base. One of the creative solutions Streisand found to overcome these obstacles was to start recording her own albums. This allowed her to have more control over her career and showcase her unique talent to a wider audience. Her debut album, the Barbra Streisand album, was a massive success and won several Grammy Awards. Another obstacle Streisand faced was the stereotype that female singers couldn't also be successful actresses. But she defied this expectation by giving critically acclaimed performances in films like Funny Girl and Hello, Dolly. Despite facing numerous challenges, Streisand's resilience and determination helped her become one of the most successful music artists of all time. She has sold millions of albums worldwide and won numerous awards, including multiple Grammy Awards, an Emmy Award, and an Oscar. Her legacy continues to inspire aspiring artists to pursue their dreams, no matter the obstacles they face. After the success of Funny Girl, Barbra Streisand initially refused to reprise her role as Fanny Brice in the sequel, Funny Lady. Producer Ray Stark had to sue her, as she had one film left on her contract with him. Upon completion of filming, Streisand reportedly presented Stark with a mirror inscribed with "Paid in Full" in lipstick. Streisand's first ever concert in Ireland took place on July 14, 2007, at the palatial Castletown House in County Kildare. This performance marked a significant milestone in her illustrious career. During President Bill Clinton's mother's funeral, Streisand was deeply moved by a song called "On Holy Ground," performed by a church choir. The song's composer, Jaron Davis, gained recognition when Streisand decided to record it for her album Higher Ground. These experiences highlight Streisand's genuine connection to music and her ability to appreciate and share impactful pieces that resonate with her. Barbra Streisand's career is filled with breakthrough moments that have left a significant impact on the music industry. In 1963, she released her debut album, the Barbra Streisand Album, which won 2 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. Her unique vocal style and emotional depth quickly set her apart from other artists. One of Streisand's most groundbreaking projects was her 1983 film, Untold. Not only did she star in the movie, but she also directed, produced, and wrote the music for it. This marked the first time a woman had complete creative control over a major motion picture, a testament to Streisand's determination and artistic vision. A particular piece of work that gained critical acclaim was her 1976 album, A Star Is Born. The soundtrack, which included the hit single Evergreen, won an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Streisand's ability to seamlessly blend pop, rock, and folk music in this album showcased her versatility as an artist. Streisand's peers, critics, and collaborators have often praised her impact on the industry. For instance, music producer Quincy Jones once said, "She's the highest-selling female recording artist in history. She's a pop phenomenon, a film star, a great actress, and a great singer." Her contributions to music and film have been celebrated by generations, and her work continues to resonate with audiences today. In 2015, Streisand released Partners, an album featuring duets with notable male artists such as John Legend, Michael Bublé, and Billy Joel. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, making Streisand the only artist to have a #1 album in each of the last 6 decades. This accomplishment further solidified her status as a music icon. Throughout her career, Barbra Streisand has consistently pushed boundaries and defied expectations. Her breakthrough moments have not only earned her numerous accolades, but have also paved the way for future artists to explore their own creative paths. Barbra Streisand has a brother, Sheldon, born in 1934, and a maternal half-sister, Rosalind Kine, born in 1951. Both of her husbands, Elliot Good and James Brolin, appeared in the 1977 film Capricorn 1. In 1968, Streisand starred as Fanny Brice in Funny Girl. At the time, she was a voting member of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. When she learned of her Best Actress nomination, she voted for herself, tying with Katharine Hepburn for the award that year. This outcome occurred because she participated in the voting process like any other member. Barbra Streisand is known for her unique artistic vision and creative process in the music industry. She has a meticulous approach to her work, often involving herself in every aspect of the creative process, from songwriting to production. Streisand's attention to detail and perfectionism have become her trademark, and she is known to spend extensive time in the recording studio to achieve the sound she desires. One of the distinctive features of Streisand's style is her ability to blend different genres, such as pop, jazz, and Broadway, into a cohesive and unique sound. She has a powerful and emotive voice, and her vocal style is characterized by her ability to convey a wide range of emotions through her singing. Streisand's vocal performances are often theatrical, and she uses her voice as an instrument to tell a story and connect with her audience. Streisand's personal experiences and worldview are often reflected in her work. She has been open about her Jewish heritage and has incorporated elements of Jewish culture and traditions into her music. Streisand is also a prominent activist and has used her platform to advocate for social and political issues such as women's rights, environmental conservation, and LGBTQ+ rights. Her music often reflects her values and beliefs, and she has used her art to raise awareness and inspire change. Streisand's creative process is deeply personal and introspective. She draws inspiration from her own life experiences, as well as from literature, art, and culture. She is known to spend extensive time alone, reflecting and brainstorming ideas for her music. Streisand's artistic vision is shaped by her desire to create art that is meaningful, authentic, and resonant. She strives to connect with her audience on a deep level and to create music that speaks to the human experience. In conclusion, Barbra Streisand's artistic vision and creative process are characterized by her meticulous attention to detail, her ability to blend different genres, and her willingness to incorporate her personal experiences and worldview into her music. She is a unique and influential artist who has left a lasting mark on the music industry. Barbra Streisand consulted with Jeremy Kagan, director of The Chosen, when her film Untold was in development. Kagan recalls Streisand discussing her concerns about the portrayal of Jewish culture. On December 3, 2003, Streisand had a privacy lawsuit thrown out of court by a California judge, as she claimed the aerial photos taken of her Malibu home would encourage stalkers. Barbra Streisand's boyfriend, producer John Peters, first brought the project A Star Is Born to her, initially titled Rainbow Road. Barbra Streisand is a highly influential figure in the music industry, known for her powerful voice and versatile style. She has made significant contributions to music, film, and theater, selling over 150 million records worldwide. Streisand's impact on music is evident in her ability to cross genres from pop and rock to Broadway and jazz. According to Rolling Stone, she's the only singer to have #1 albums in 5 consecutive decades, a feat that's even more impressive when you consider that she wrote or co-wrote many of her biggest hits. Her influence extends to techniques and storytelling, as she is known for her ability to convey emotion through her music. As music journalist Ann Powers states, Streisand's vocal style is unique, marked by a wide range, precise diction, and an ability to convey both vulnerability and strength. In terms of storytelling, Streisand has often chosen songs that tell a story or convey a message. For example, her hit People speaks to the idea of being true to oneself, while The Way We Were is a nostalgic look back at a past love. Those inspired by Streisand include artists such as Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, and Lady Gaga. As Dion states, Barbra Streisand is a true artist, and I have always admired her for her incredible talent, her business savvy, and her ability to push boundaries and take risks. In addition to her music, Streisand has also made her mark in film and theater, winning numerous awards for her acting and directing. Her influence can be seen in the many artists who have followed in her footsteps, breaking down barriers and pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the entertainment industry. Barbra Streisand, a name synonymous with music and acting, was once considered for the role of Dwan in the 1976 film King Kong, which ultimately went to Jessica Lange. Streisand's dedication to her craft is evident in her role as Fanny Bryce in Funny Girl, where she received a director's megaphone from William Wyler at the wrap party, acknowledging her interest in all aspects of filmmaking, including directing. In the film Untold, Streisand played a 26-year-old character despite being 40 at the time. Her youthful appearance and likability allowed audiences to overlook the age difference. After receiving a gold watch from Streisand, Wyler joked that it was to make up for lost time, highlighting the dedication and passion Streisand brings to her work. Barbra Streisand, the legendary singer, actress, and filmmaker, leads a life that is deeply intertwined with her values and interests outside of the entertainment industry. She is known for her passionate advocacy for various social causes and her philanthropic efforts. One of Streisand's most deeply held values is her commitment to social justice. She has been a longtime supporter of numerous progressive causes, including women's rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and environmental protection. Streisand has used her platform to raise awareness about these issues and to advocate for policy changes. In addition to her activism, Streisand is also deeply committed to philanthropy. She has established the Barbra Streisand Foundation, which supports a wide range of causes, including education, the arts, women's issues, and the environment. The foundation has provided funding for numerous organizations, including the Mr. Holland's Opus Foundation, the Human Rights Campaign, and the Natural Resources Defense Council. Streisand's love for animals is another important aspect of her personal life. She is a dedicated animal rights activist and has worked to promote animal welfare through her foundation and other initiatives. She has also been open about her own experiences as a pet owner and has used her platform to raise awareness about the importance of adopting animals from shelters. In addition to her activism and philanthropy, Streisand is also a talented artist and filmmaker. Her work is deeply informed by her personal values and experiences, and she has used her platform to tell stories that resonate with audiences around the world. Whether she is singing about love and loss or directing a film that explores complex social issues, Streisand's work is always deeply personal and deeply meaningful. Overall, Barbra Streisand is a true icon who has used her platform to make a difference in the world. Her personal values and interests have always been at the forefront of her work, and she has used her talent and influence to advocate for important social causes and to support numerous philanthropic efforts. Barbra Streisand began her career as an usher before making a name for herself in the entertainment industry. During the production of A Star is Born, Streisand wanted Elvis Presley to play the part of John Norman Howard, even meeting with him in Las Vegas to discuss the opportunity. However, Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, demanded that Elvis's name be at the top of the movie poster and a large sum of money, leading to Elvis not appearing in the film. Additional sources mention that Streisand directed some minor scenes herself during the making of A Star is Born after disagreeing with the original director. Barbra Streisand's legacy within the music industry is immense. She has won numerous awards, including multiple Grammys and Oscars, and her music has touched the hearts of millions. Streisand has inspired many aspiring professionals in the field. In terms of future contributions, Streisand continues to perform and release new music. She is also involved in philanthropy and continues to advocate for various causes. Her advice for aspiring professionals is to stay true to oneself and to use one's unique talents and voice to make a difference in the world. Streisand also emphasizes the importance of hard work, perseverance, and believing in oneself. Barbra Streisand's portrayal of Yentl in the movie adaptation of Yentl, The Yeshiva Boy by Isaac Bashevis Singer, was influenced by Viola from Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, or What You Will. Just like Viola, Yentl disguises herself as a boy and goes by the name Anshel. Similarly, Avigdor in Yentl corresponds to Orsino in Twelfth Night, and Hadass corresponds to Olivia. This plot basis was noted by several reviewers when Yentl was first released in 1984. In addition to her role as Yentl, Streisand also played a Carol Lombard-type character in the movie What's Up, Doc? Director Peter Bogdanovich once said that Streisand was the first person we've had on the screen like Carol Lombard. However, not all of Streisand's experiences have been positive. She was banned from the White House by then First Lady Hillary Clinton after staying the night in March 1993 while Clinton was out of town visiting her father. These roles and experiences demonstrate the range of Streisand's acting abilities and the impact she has had on the film industry. Barbra Streisand's journey in the entertainment industry is a testament to her unwavering passion and innovation. Starting as a nightclub singer, she quickly made a name for herself on Broadway with her powerful voice and unique style. Streisand then transitioned to film, where she became an accomplished actress, winning numerous awards, including an Academy Award for Best Actress. Throughout her career, Streisand has consistently pushed boundaries, constantly exploring new genres and mediums. She has released numerous successful albums, spanning various styles, including pop, jazz, and folk. She has also directed and produced films and stage productions, showcasing her creativity and versatility. Streisand's impact on the entertainment industry is undeniable. She has paved the way for countless other artists, proving that it's possible to excel in multiple areas of entertainment. Her work continues to resonate with audiences today, and her influence can be seen in the work of many current artists. The power of creativity and perseverance is perfectly exemplified in the journey of Barbra Streisand. Her story serves as a reminder that with hard work and dedication, it's possible to achieve great things and leave a lasting impact on the world. Barbra Streisand is known for her commanding presence on screen and stage. In the 1976 film A Star is Born, she played the role of Esther Hoffman, with co-star Kris Kristofferson commenting that working with her was a unique experience. Streisand also took on the iconic role of Dolly Levy in the film adaptation of the Broadway musical Hello, Dolly. The role was originally played by Carol Channing on Broadway, who won a Tony Award for her performance. That same year, Streisand was nominated for a Tony Award for her role in Funny Girl, and would later go on to win an Academy Award for the film version. In addition to her acting talents, Streisand has a unique filming preference. She prefers to be filmed from the left side, a request that is accommodated by directors and photographers. These varied roles and personal quirks demonstrate Streisand's distinctive approach to her work and her enduring impact on the entertainment industry. Barbra Streisand took on the role of Esther Hoffman in A Star is Born, with a notable rock concert filmed at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. The concert featured Streisand and Kris Kristofferson, along with other acts like Peter Frampton and Santana. Remarkably, the ticket price was only $3.50. In the film Yentl, Streisand portrayed the lead role, with no other cast members singing, even though co-stars Amy Irving and Mandy Patinkin were known for their singing abilities. When it came to Esther Hoffman's clothing in A Star is Born, the costume design was quite unique. Streisand wore outfits straight from her own closet. After the release of The Main Event in 1979, Barbra Streisand significantly reduced her film appearances, appearing in only 8 films since then. One notable recording from her extensive music career is her 1966 version of the French song C'est si bon, which was originally written in 1947. The arrangement was done by Mitchell Legrand, and the English lyrics were penned by Jerry Seelan in 1949. In fact, the son of the song's composer, Henry Betty, mentioned during a 2018 radio program that he favors Streisand's rendition of the song. When it comes to contemporary actresses, Streisand has expressed her admiration for Meryl Streep, indicating a preference for versatile and talented performers in modern cinema. Barbra Streisand, in the 1976 version of A Star is Born, envisioned Esther Hoffman's love interest to be either Elvis Presley or Marlon Brando, instead of Kris Kristofferson, who eventually landed the role. This illustrates Streisand's distinctive taste and vision in the film industry. Streisand's influence extends beyond film, as she secured the 31st spot on VH1's 100 Greatest Women of Rock and Roll. Her music has left an indelible mark in the rock genre, illustrating her diversity as an artist. Interestingly, Streisand once declined the role of Brie Daniels in Clue, a part that eventually earned Jane Fonda an Academy Award for Best Actress. This decision highlights Streisand's intuition and confidence in selecting roles that resonate with her persona and talent. Barbra Streisand is known for her notable roles in films like A Star is Born and What's Up, Doc? In A Star is Born, Streisand initially declined the offer, but was persuaded by John Peters to reconsider. In What's Up, Doc? Her character Judy Maxwell is thought to be a parody of film, and drama critic John Simon, who was known for his harsh and insulting reviews. When it comes to licensing her music for use in movies or television, Streisand is selective. She rarely grants permission for her songs to be used, making each instance a special occurrence. Despite her fame and accomplishments, Streisand remains true to her artistic vision, carefully considering each opportunity that comes her way. Her impact on the entertainment industry is undeniable, and her legacy continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. Barbra Streisand holds the record for the most Grammy Award nominations in different categories, with a total of 9. In the 1972 film What's Up, Doc? She whistles George Gershwin's Someone to Watch Over Me Outside a Pharmacy, and performs the Cole Porter classic You're the Top, as well as Half of As Time Goes By from the classic Warner Brothers movie Casablanca. She even impersonates Humphrey Bogart in the film. In 1964, Streisand was nominated for the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical for her role in Funny Girl, but lost to Carol Channing, who won for Hello, Dolly. However, Streisand went on to play the role of Dolly in the movie version of Hello, Dolly, in 1969. Barbra Streisand has had romantic relationships with men of various ages, including Pierre Trudeau, who was 23 years her senior, and Andre Agassi, who was 28 years her junior. She had live-in relationships with John Peters, a hairdresser-turned-producer, and Richard Baskin, a Baskin-Robbins ice cream heir. Other notable partners include Arnon Milchan, Neil Wolfe, Sam Elliott, Barry Gibb, Barry Dennen, Steve McQueen, Tom Smothers, Richard Burton, Gary Busey, Sidney Chaplin, George Lazenby, Anthony Newley, Omar Sharif, Tom Waits, Warren Beatty, Graham Nash, Ryan O'Neal, Kris Kristofferson, Richard Gere, Don Johnson, Clint Eastwood, James Newton Howard, Liam Neeson, U.S. President Bill Clinton, Peter Weller, John Voight, King Charles III, Dodie Fade, and Peter Jennings. In the movie A Star is Born, Barbra Streisand plays the leading lady, Esther Hoffman. Her sister, Rosalind Kine, has an uncredited role as a Grammy Awards table guest. Kenny Loggins was offered the part of John Norman Howard, but declined due to his touring commitments with Loggins and Messina. However, he still contributed to the film by co-writing the song I Believe in Love, which was performed by Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand made her feature film debut in Funny Girl as Fanny Bryce, a role she had previously played on Broadway. The movie's storyline shares similarities with other A Star is Born films, where both leads face significant life changes, the male lead's decline, and the female leads rise to fame and success, often resulting in tragic or sad outcomes. Director Sidney Lumet was initially set to direct Funny Girl, but left the project due to creative differences with producer Ray Stark and Barbra Streisand. William Wyler, who was deaf in one ear, was then hired as his replacement. Despite his initial reluctance to direct a musical, Wyler reconsidered after meeting Streisand. Barbra Streisand is known for her memorable performances in various film roles. In the movie Untold, Streisand played the lead character, while Diane Lane auditioned for the role of Hadass. Interestingly, Diane Lane later became Streisand's stepdaughter-in-law when she married Josh Brolin. In the film Hello, Dolly, Streisand took on the character of Dolly Levy. She received nominations for a Golden Globe and BAFTA for Best Actress, although she did not get an Oscar nomination. This was despite winning the Best Actress Oscar the previous year for her role in Funny Girl. Funny Lady, released in 1975, was a sequel to Funny Girl. Only Barbra Streisand as Fanny Brice and Omar Sharif as Nicky Arnstein reprised their roles from the original film. Herbert Ross, who directed the musical numbers in Funny Girl, directed Funny Lady. The producer of both films, Ray Stark, was married to Frances Fran Arnstein, Fanny Brice's daughter. Fran was portrayed as a young girl in the film by actress Samantha C. Kirkby in her only acting credit. Barbra Streisand holds the record for the longest span of time between top 20 hits on the Billboard pop music charts, with 32 years and 7 months between her songs People and I Finally Found Someone. In the 1973 film The Way We Were, Streisand's character, Katie Morosky, developed a crush on her co-star Robert Redford's character, Hideaway. Redford, who did not return her feelings, recognized Streisand's excellent performance and decided to ignore her crush to avoid disrupting it. Streisand is one of 15 actresses to win both the Best Actress Academy Award and the Best Actress in a Comedy Musical Golden Globe for the same performance, in her case for the 1968 film Funny Girl. Other actresses who have achieved this include Julie Andrews, Liza Minnelli, and Cher. Barbra Streisand, in her role as Yentl, portrayed a character much younger than her co-star Mandy Patinkin, despite the fact that Streisand was 40 and Patinkin was only 30. In the film The Way We Were, Streisand's character Katie Morosky shared an intimate moment with Robert Redford's character, with Redford later recounting in an interview that Streisand was wearing only Chanel No. 5. At the 2018 Golden Globe Awards, Streisand took the opportunity to criticize the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for their lack of recognition for female directors. She herself had won a Golden Globe for Best Director for Yentl in 1984, but noted that no other woman had won in this category before or since. In the book Directors Close-Up Interviews with Directors Nominated for Best Film by the Directors Guild of America, Barbra Streisand discusses her filmmaking experiences. One notable instance is her work on A Star is Born, where she played the character Esther Hoffman. Director Jerry Schatzberg left the production when Streisand declined to make her character resemble Janis Joplin. 3 years later, this concept resurfaced in The Rose, directed by Mark Rydell, who was originally slated to direct A Star is Born. Barbra Streisand holds the record for the highest-grossing single concert, having earned $14,694,750 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena on December 31, 1999. This accomplishment showcases her popularity as a live performer. In A Star is Born, Streisand's refusal to conform to the Janis Joplin persona led to the departure of the original director. This concept would later materialize in The Rose, demonstrating the enduring appeal of the storyline. Streisand's successful solo concert at the MGM Grand Garden Arena highlights her popularity and drawing power as a performer. Barbra Streisand is known for her impressive acting and singing abilities. In the movie Funny Girl, she took on the role of Fanny Brice, which was originally meant to have a larger part for Anne Francis. However, Frances' role was significantly reduced, leading to her blaming Streisand for the change. In The Way We Were, Streisand played Katie Morosky. Interestingly, the film's writer, Arthur Lawrence, who is also a Tony-winning director and writer, had once considered Streisand for the lead role in the movie remake of Gypsy. If it had pushed through, it would have been a reunion for Streisand and Lawrence. Initially, Streisand was hesitant to sing in The Way We Were, but with some persuasion from Ray Stark, she agreed to lend her voice to the character. Streisand's singing added depth to her portrayal of Katie Morosky, making the character even more memorable. Barbra Streisand is known for her strong personality and distinctive artistic choices. In the film Funny Girl, she played Fanny Brice and vetoed Frank Sinatra's casting as Nick Arnstein due to her personal dislike of him. Streisand's portrayal of Judy Maxwell in What's Up, Doc? Was in homage to comedians of the 1930s. However, her experience working on A Star is Born with director Frank Pearson was less than ideal. Pearson described Streisand as egocentric, manipulative, and controlling in an article published just before the film's release. The two have not worked together since. Despite these challenges, Streisand's career has been marked by her unwavering commitment to her artistic vision. Barbra Streisand is a highly accomplished actress and singer, best known for her iconic roles in films like Funny Girl and A Star is Born. In fact, she is one of the rare actresses to win an Oscar in her film debut for her portrayal of Fanny Brice in Funny Girl. In addition to her successful acting career, Streisand is also a close friend and neighbor of Irish actor Pierce Brosnan in Malibu, Los Angeles. One of Streisand's most notable contributions to the world of music is her work on the film A Star is Born. The musical versions of this story have been nominated for a Best Original Song Oscar 3 times, with The Man That Got Away from the 1954 version, Evergreen from the 1976 version, and Shallow from the 2018 version all receiving nominations. Evergreen and Shallow both went on to win the award. Streisand's talent as a singer-songwriter is evident in the fact that she co-wrote Evergreen with Paul Williams, and it became a massive hit. Her impact on the music industry is enduring, with her songs continuing to be cherished by fans of all ages. Barbra Streisand demonstrated determination and creativity when she directed herself in the film Untold, despite initial doubts from director Ivan Passer about her suitability for the part. In The Way We Were, director Sidney Pollack chose to introduce her character, Katie Morosky, through a prologue to avoid focusing on her singing persona. Streisand's dedication to authenticity was evident in A Star is Born, where she insisted on a live recording of Evergreen during the studio scene, while co-star Chris Christopherson was hesitant. This commitment to her craft has contributed to her enduring popularity. Barbra Streisand is well known for her acting skills, including her role as Judy Maxwell in the film What's Up, Doc? In this film, she performed Cole Porter's You're the Top with Ryan O'Neal. 3 years later, their co-star Madeline Kahn would reprise the song in another Peter Bogdanovich film, At Long Last Love. Streisand is also close friends with Dustin Hoffman and Dick Van Dyke. During her time starring in the London production of Funny Girl, Streisand discovered she was pregnant with her son Jason Good, while she was already an established singer and actress by this point. Becoming a mother added a new dimension to her life and career. Streisand's ability to balance her personal life with her career has been a hallmark of her success. Despite the challenges that come with being a working parent, she has managed to maintain a high level of professional achievement while also raising a family. Her talent and dedication have earned her a place as one of the most respected and admired figures in the entertainment industry. Barbra Streisand is known for her exceptional work in various movies and music. In the film Funny Girl, she portrayed Fanny Brice, which reportedly was not a smooth experience for screenwriter Isabel Lennart, describing it as challenging. Moving on to Yentl, Streisand played the lead role, but she did not cut her hair for the movie. Instead, she wore a carefully crafted short wig. It's fascinating how her hairstyle was achieved without altering her actual hair. Furthermore, Streisand was considered for the role of Eva Peron in the movie Evita in 1996. Initially, Ken Russell, the first director attached to the film, wanted her to play the part. However, she declined the offer, leaving us to wonder how she would have portrayed that character. Barbra Streisand is one of the 22 Oscar-winning actresses born in New York, a group that includes Jane Fonda and Anne Hathaway. In the movie Funny Girl, Streisand, playing Fanny Brice, insisted on recording the emotional song My Man live to capture her dramatic rendition, as she disliked lip-syncing. Streisand's achievements include winning an array of prestigious awards, making her the only artist to receive an Oscar, Tony, Emmy, Grammy, Golden Globe, Cabela's, and Peabody Award. Her impact on the entertainment industry is significant, and her legacy continues to inspire aspiring artists. Barbra Streisand is known for her accomplishments in both film and music. In the 1976 film A Star is Born, she played the lead role of Esther Hoffman and co-wrote the Oscar-winning song Evergreen. Just 2 years earlier, Streisand starred as Daisy Gamble in On a Clear Day You Can See Forever, where she acted alongside Mabel Albertson, who played Mistress Hatch. Streisand was born on April 24, 1942, at 5:08 a.m. and has since left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Her talent is not limited to acting and singing, as she also demonstrated her skills as a songwriter in A Star Is Born. In addition to her work in On a Clear Day, You Can See Forever, Streisand and Albertson appeared together again in the 1972 film What's Up, Doc?, directed by Peter Bogdanovich. Streisand's versatility and talent have allowed her to work with many notable actors and directors throughout her career. Barbra Streisand made history when she became a voting member of the Academy before the release of her first film, Funny Girl, in 1968. That same year, she won the Oscar for Best Actress in a leading role in a tie with Katharine Hepburn for The Lion in Winter. Streisand's exceptional talent was evident from the start, making her one of the few elite actors to win an Oscar for their first film role. In the film What's Up, Doc?, Streisand played the character of Judy Maxwell. During the filming of a scene at the Starlight Roof of the Hilton, which was being remodeled at the time, Streisand sang the song live, not to a recording. This was because director Peter Bogdanovich wanted her singing to sound natural as she stepped down from the top of the piano. The view of San Francisco in the scene is the actual view from the room, with a piano brought up and placed in the room for the shot. Streisand's exceptional talent and groundbreaking achievements in the film industry have solidified her place as a true icon in the world of entertainment. Barbra Streisand played the role of Daisy Gamble in the 1970 film On a Clear Day, You Can See Forever. The original plan was for a 3-hour production, but due to the declining popularity of musicals, it was reduced significantly. Many of Jack Nicholson's scenes, as well as musical numbers featuring Streisand, were cut from the final version. Producer Howard W. Koch attempted to locate the deleted footage in 1994, but was unsuccessful. In addition to her role in On a Clear Day, You Can See Forever, Streisand also starred as Dolly Levy in the 1969 film Hello, Dolly. However, she has expressed regret for taking on the role at a young age. Streisand is also the godmother of Sarah Mae Salmers. Despite Streisand's refusal to discuss Hello, Dolly in interviews, her contributions to the world of music and film have left a lasting impact, and she continues to be a respected figure in the entertainment industry. Barbra Streisand is known for her impressive acting roles, including her portrayal of Judy Maxwell in the film What's Up, Doc? The music in the film was not specifically written for it, but instead was previously recorded tunes from the Warner Brothers library, arranged by Artie Butler to sound like elevator music throughout the film. Streisand's songs in the film were recorded by Butler, but that was the extent of his involvement. Streisand also trained with Lee Strasberg, known for his influential method acting techniques. In the film Untold, Streisand played the lead role, but the original actor cast as the rabbi, Harold Goldblatt, collapsed during the read-through and later died on the way to the hospital. Streisand was shocked to discover that he had understated his age by almost 20 years to get the part. These experiences demonstrate Streisand's dedication to her craft and her ability to adapt to challenging situations. Barbra Streisand's portrayal of Fanny Brice in Funny Girl was notable for her real-life affair with co-star Omar Sharif, which director William Wyler aimed to incorporate into their on-screen chemistry. Prior to this, Streisand had been involved with Sidney Chaplin, who played Nick in the stage production. These relationships significantly influenced her marriage to Elliot Goode. In What's Up, Doc?, Streisand took on the role of Judy Maxwell. To prepare for this film, director Peter Bogdanovich had both Streisand and co-star Ryan O'Neal watch The Lady Eve. Interestingly, Barbra Streisand's biographer, Ann Edwards, co-wrote the first draft of the Funny Girl screenplay, although she remained uncredited for her contribution. Barbra Streisand, known for her role as Katie Morosky in The Way We Were, expressed her disappointment when certain scenes were cut from the film. These scenes were significant to her as they depicted a lesser-known period of the blacklist. Streisand was particularly invested in this project, and the removal of those scenes was a source of heartache for her. In addition to her acting career, Streisand supported Al Gore's bid for the presidency in 2000, demonstrating her interest in politics and social issues. Going back to her high school days, Streisand had an unrequited crush on a fellow student who would later become internationally renowned chess genius Bobby Fischer. Despite this unrequited love, Streisand's own career would take her to great heights, making her a household name in the world of entertainment. Barbra Streisand, in her career, has not only made a significant impact in the music industry, but also in film. She played the role of Esther Hoffman in A Star is Born, one of the 3 movies she collaborated on with producer and hairdresser John Peters. Their other projects were For Pete's Sake and The Main Event, where Streisand took on producing duties as well. In 2001, Streisand voiced her opposition to the nomination of former Missouri Senator John Ashcroft for Attorney General, demonstrating her involvement in political issues. In A Star is Born, Streisand's character wins a Grammy, a feat that Streisand herself achieved in real life for her song Evergreen, which also earned her an Oscar. This song, like many of her others, showcases her musical talent and her ability to resonate with audiences. Barbra Streisand is known for her dedication to fashion and acting, as seen in her performance in Hello, Dolly. The gold beaded gown she wore in the Harmonia Gardens scene was heavy, weighing 40 pounds and expensive, costing $8,000. The original design included a 212-foot train, which was removed after tripping incidents during rehearsals. Despite this, a brief glimpse of the train can be seen as Streisand descends the stairs. Behind the scenes, Streisand's relationship with co-star Walter Matthau was tense. Their animosity was so intense that Matthau avoided her, except when filming required their presence together. Matthau even went as far as telling Streisand that she had no talent. However, Matthau later appeared in Streisand's One Voice concert, which supported her foundation and various charitable organizations. In Yentl, Streisand's theatrical background influenced her filmmaking style. She chose to film in long takes, without cuts, which was a departure from traditional filmmaking techniques. This approach further showcased her unique style and artistic vision. Barbra Streisand is known as the ex-sister-in-law of Randy Stone. She is also associated with the Streisand effect, a phenomenon where attempts to hide or remove information result in its wider dissemination, usually due to internet intervention. Streisand is one of the 20 actresses who did not receive an Oscar nomination for their Best Actress in a Comedy Musical Golden Globe-winning performance. She won the Golden Globe for her role in A Star is Born in 1976. Other notable actresses who shared this distinction include June Allison, Ethel Merman, Gene Simmons, Tana Elg, Kay Kendall, Marilyn Monroe, Rosalind Russell, Patty Duke, Twiggy, Raquel Welch, Bernadette Peters, Kathleen Turner, Miranda Richardson, Jamie Lee Curtis, Nicole Kidman, Madonna, Renee Zellweger, Sally Hawkins, and Amy Adams. These facts highlight Streisand's significant contributions to the entertainment industry and her influence on popular culture, particularly in relation to internet censorship and the recognition of comedic and musical acting performances. Barbra Streisand holds the 54th spot in Entertainment Weekly's ranking of the greatest movie stars of all time. Interestingly, she lent her voice to the theme song Prisoner from the film Eyes of Laura Mars, even though she didn't appear in the movie. This might be due to her then partner, John Peters, producing the film. In the movie Yentl, Streisand starred as the lead and had a hand in selecting Mandy Patinkin for the cast. However, Patinkin initially declined the offer several times because he wasn't fond of the script. After being invited to Streisand's house to discuss his concerns, he agreed to join the film. Streisand's influence and persistence were key in bringing Patinkin on board. Barbra Streisand is known for her immersive approach to the characters she plays. In the film Funny Girl, she brought the role of Fanny Brice to life, starting with her first line, "Hello, gorgeous." This line became even more memorable when she repeated it to her Oscar statuette after winning for the film at the 41st Annual Academy Awards. In Yentl, Streisand took on multiple roles, both on and off-screen. Norma Adela, who played the Vischkauer family maid, was also Streisand's stand-in. Streisand had Adela memorize Yentl's lines and play the character while she was setting shots. The filming of The Way We Were presented a different kind of challenge for Streisand. When it was announced that she and Robert Redford would be filming on the streets of Manhattan, crowds of adoring fans gathered, making it difficult to maintain a quiet and controlled set. Throughout her career, Streisand has demonstrated a remarkable ability to fully embody the characters she plays, making her performances truly unforgettable. Barbra Streisand is a true icon in the world of entertainment. With a career spanning over 6 decades, she has made an unforgettable mark in the industry. As a singer, actress, and filmmaker, she has consistently delivered captivating performances that have resonated with audiences of all ages. Her work in music has earned her numerous accolades, including multiple Grammy Awards and prestigious honors such as the Grammy Legend Award and the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Her voice is truly unique, and her ability to convey emotion through her singing is unparalleled. As an actress, Streisand has won numerous awards, including an Academy Award, a Tony Award, and an Emmy Award. She has starred in some of the most memorable films of all time, and her talent for acting is undeniable. In addition to her work in music and film, Streisand is also a successful director and producer. She has directed several films, including The Prince of Tides and The Mirror Has Two Faces, and has produced numerous projects for both film and television. Streisand's legacy is one that will endure for generations to come. Her work has transcended time and genre, and her impact on the entertainment industry is undeniable. We encourage you to share your thoughts on Streisand's work and legacy in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content celebrating the creative spirits that shape entertainment.